is up everyone, my name's Al from Games Rip. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Retrobit Dreamcast controller, that's right. So this one got this one was, the information was initially released back in, I believe it was late 2018, early 2019. When we got the news that Retrobit were going to now be doing a Dreamcast controller. And then now recently, well I say recently, this news it did happen a few months ago, but then there's also kind of been an actual proper Retrobit image to show off the features. So what we're going to see is some slightly repositioned triggers. Now I'm not entirely sure why they do this, because I actually think where the triggers are currently, I actually think they look okay, but I guess some people have other ideas of that. The D-pad is going to be a little bit more like the Mega Drive / Genesis controller D-pad, in the sense that it's kind of on a rocker, and also a changed analog stick. So I don't know if that's just going to be, I don't think it's going to be massively repositioned. It might just be slightly more grippier, so not as plastic. Not entirely sure. Also 6 buttons. I'm not a massive fan of the idea of that. I would have personally stayed with the 4 buttons. I quite like the original look, but hey, I suppose they had to add their spin on their version, so that's fair enough. Especially for fighter games, I can kind of see that kind of working. As well as also having a wired and wireless version. Now I think I'd prefer to have a wired version. I'm not a massive fan of wireless technology. It's never fully up to par, especially in sort of battery life. I mean, if they're guaranteeing sort of 6 to 10 hours, great, but I can almost guarantee they're not going to be guaranteeing that sort of time on a single charge, but we'll see. It's an interesting looking design. Like I said, it's not massively different from the original Dreamcast controller, but hey, that is probably best that they don't mess around a bit too much, otherwise it would be a total reimagining and not a kind of modernised version of a classic controller. Yet they've given a release date of late 2020, although they originally said Q4 2019. So obviously that didn't happen, and obviously now all this other stuff going on right now leads us to a end of 2020. Who knows, it might even get pushed into 2021. It wouldn't surprise me if it did happen. Now they've given a retail price of $29.99, so in pounds that's probably going to be 25 quid or 30 quid, which ain't bad for a new controller. Now obviously I'd only understand that probably to be the wired version, wireless probably a bit more, but like I said, I'd probably go for the wired version. I always stick by my wires. Anyway, I've been Al from Games Rip. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.